The Lotus-born Guru, an introduction to Padmasambhawa. Padmasambhawa, the Lotus-born, stands as a towering figure in Tibetan Buddhism. Revered as Guru Rinpoche, the precious master, he is credited with establishing Vajrayana Buddhism in Tibet. His story, shrouded in both history and myth, begins in the 8th century in the land of Odiyana, often identified with the Swat Valley in present-day Pakistan. Born miraculously from a lotus blossom in Lake Dharmakosha, Padmasambhawa emerged as a beacon of wisdom and spiritual power. From his early years, Padmasambhawa displayed extraordinary abilities, mastering both Buddhist scriptures and tantric practices. His reputation as a skilled practitioner and compassionate teacher spread far and wide. His teachings, rooted in the Vajrayana tradition, emphasized the potential for enlightenment in this very lifetime through profound meditation and the skillful utilization of energies. Padmasambhava's influence would extend far beyond his birthplace, leaving an indelible mark on the spiritual landscape of Tibet and the Himalayas. A royal invitation, Padmasambhava's journey to Tibet. In the annals of history, few journeys have been as transformative and significant as that of Padmasambhava's to Tibet. This journey was not merely a physical traversal, but a profound spiritual odyssey that would forever alter the cultural and religious landscape of the region. In the 8th century, Tibetan king Trisong Detsen, a fervent patron of Buddhism, sought to establish the Dharma in his land. His vision was to create a stronghold of Buddhist teachings that would enlighten his people and bring spiritual prosperity to Tibet. The king's determination to spread the Dharma was unwavering, and he knew that to achieve this monumental task, he needed the guidance of an extraordinary spiritual leader. He invited Padmasambhava, renowned for his wisdom and mastery over obstacles, to Tibet. Padmasambhava, also known as Guru Rinpoche, was a revered figure whose reputation as a powerful tantric master had spread far and wide. His ability to overcome both worldly and otherworldly challenges made him the ideal candidate to help King Trisong Detsen realize his vision. This marked a pivotal moment in Tibetan history, as Padmasambhava's arrival heralded the transmission of Vajrayana Buddhism to the land of snows. The significance of this event cannot be overstated, as it laid the foundation for the rich tapestry of Tibetan Buddhism that we know today. Padmasambhava's teachings and practices would become deeply ingrained in the spiritual fabric of Tibet, influencing countless generations. The journey from India to Tibet was arduous, fraught with both physical and spiritual challenges. The treacherous terrain of the Himalayas posed significant obstacles with its towering peaks, deep valleys, and unpredictable weather. Yet Padmasambhava's resolve was unshakable. He understood that this journey was not just a test of physical endurance, but also a spiritual pilgrimage that required immense inner strength and fortitude. Padmasambhava, however, skillfully navigated these obstacles, demonstrating his mastery over the elements and malevolent forces. His journey was marked by numerous instances where he had to call upon his profound spiritual knowledge to overcome natural and supernatural challenges. Whether it was calming raging rivers, pacifying fierce winds, or dispelling dark entities, Padmasambhava's journey was a testament to his unparalleled spiritual prowess. Upon his arrival, Padmasambhava encountered resistance from powerful spirits and demons deeply rooted in the land. These entities, bound to the ancient traditions and beliefs of Tibet, were not easily swayed. They posed a formidable challenge to the establishment of Buddhism, as their influence was deeply entrenched in the local culture and psyche. Through his profound understanding of tantric practices and skillful application of rituals, he subdued these forces, converting many into protectors of the Dharma. Padmasambhava's ability to transform adversarial spirits into allies was a remarkable feat that showcased his deep compassion and spiritual insight. This transformation was not just a victory over negative forces, but also a harmonious integration of local beliefs with Buddhist teachings. This subjugation of negative energies played a crucial role in paving the way for the peaceful establishment of Buddhism in Tibet. The land, once rife with spiritual turmoil, began to resonate with the peaceful vibrations of the Dharma. Padmasambhava's efforts ensured that the teachings of the Buddha could take root and flourish in a harmonious environment, bringing spiritual enlightenment to the people of Tibet. The stage was set for the construction of Samye Monastery, a physical manifestation of the Buddha's teachings and a beacon of enlightenment in the heart of the Himalayas. This monastery would become a center of learning, meditation and spiritual practice, attracting seekers from far and wide. Its establishment marked the beginning of a new era in Tibetan history, one where the light of the Dharma would shine brightly for generations to come. Establishing the Dharma, the construction of Samye Monastery. Nestled in the heart of the Tibetan plateau, Samye Monastery stands as a beacon of spiritual enlightenment and architectural marvel. The founding of Samye Monastery stands as a testament to Padmasambhava's vision and the growing influence of Buddhism in Tibet. This sacred site was not just a physical structure but a manifestation of a spiritual journey that began centuries ago. King Trisong Detsen, inspired by Padmasambhava's teachings, commissioned the construction of this magnificent monastery. His dedication to the Dharma and his desire to see Buddhism flourish in Tibet were the driving forces behind this monumental project. It was to be a symbol of the flourishing Dharma and a center for learning and spiritual practice. Monks from all over Tibet would gather here to study sacred texts, engage in deep meditation, and participate in rituals that would strengthen their spiritual resolve. The construction of Samye, however, was not without its challenges. The harsh terrain and the remote location posed significant logistical difficulties. Transporting materials and coordinating labor in such an environment required immense effort and perseverance. Obstacles arose, hindering the progress and threatening the entire endeavor. Natural elements, such as unpredictable weather and rugged landscapes, added to the complexity of the construction process. Padmasambhava, with his deep understanding of the spiritual realm, recognized the source of these obstacles as the work of interfering forces. He believed that these challenges were not merely physical but also spiritual in nature. He skillfully employed his tantric knowledge to pacify these negative energies, ensuring the successful completion of the monastery. Through elaborate rituals and meditative practices, he was able to transform the environment, making it conducive for the construction to proceed. Samye Monastery, upon its completion, became a vibrant hub of Buddhist activity, a testament to the enduring legacy of Padmasambhava and the transformative power of the Dharma. The monastery thrived as a center for spiritual learning, attracting scholars, monks and pilgrims from far and wide. It served as a model for future monasteries, establishing a blueprint for the flourishing of Buddhist teachings across Tibet. The architectural design and spiritual significance of Samye Monastery set a precedent for the construction of other monasteries, ensuring the spread of Buddhism throughout the region. Over the centuries following Padmasambhava's time, his life story became intertwined with legend and miraculous accounts. These stories were passed down through generations, evolving and expanding with each retelling. The oral traditions played a crucial role in preserving and embellishing his legacy, making him a figure of immense spiritual significance. Hagiographies, biographical accounts emphasizing his saintly life and deeds, emerged, further solidifying his revered status. These texts were not merely historical records, but were imbued with a sense of the divine, portraying Padmasambhava as a living embodiment of spiritual ideals. They served to inspire and guide the faithful, offering a model of devotion and enlightenment. These texts, often penned by devoted disciples and inspired by visions and spiritual experiences, portrayed Padmasambhava as an emanation of the Buddha Amitabha. His life was depicted as a series of miraculous events, each one underscoring his divine nature and his mission to spread the Dharma. The hagiographies often included detailed accounts of his teachings, his encounters with other spiritual beings, and his triumphs over obstacles. They depicted him as a powerful tantric master, capable of miraculous feats and possessing supernatural abilities. His mastery of tantric practices was highlighted, showing how he used these profound techniques to overcome negative forces and bring about spiritual transformation. These stories emphasized his role as a protector and guide, someone who could lead others on the path to enlightenment. The 12th century witnessed a surge in the popularity of these hagiographies, which played a significant role in shaping the popular understanding of Padmasambhava. This period saw a flourishing of Buddhist art and literature, with many new texts and artworks being created to honor his legacy. The hagiographies became central to the religious life of the community, influencing both monastic and lay practices. These texts, often richly embellished with symbolic narratives and miraculous events, highlighted his compassion, wisdom, and unwavering dedication to disseminating the Dharma. They served as a source of inspiration, reminding practitioners of the profound spiritual truths that Padmasambhava embodied. The hagiographies also provided moral and ethical guidance, illustrating the virtues that followers should aspire to. They painted a vivid picture of his life, teachings, and the profound impact he had on the Tibetan people. Through these stories, Padmasambhava's presence was felt as a living force, continuing to guide and inspire. The hagiographies helped to keep his teachings alive, ensuring that his wisdom and compassion would be passed down through the ages. These hagiographies served not just as biographical accounts, but as sources of inspiration, guidance, and spiritual teachings for generations of Buddhists. They were a testament to the enduring power of Padmasambhava's legacy, offering a window into the rich spiritual heritage of Tibetan Buddhism. Through these texts, his life and teachings continue to resonate, providing a beacon of light for all who seek the path of enlightenment. Among the numerous hagiographies dedicated to Padmasambhava, the Zanglingma, penned by Nyangral Nyima Oza in the 12th century, stands out for its comprehensiveness and influence. This extensive work delves deep into the life and teachings of Padmasambhava, recounting his miraculous birth, his journey to Tibet, and his pivotal role in establishing Buddhism in the region. Nyangral Nyima Oza, a renowned scholar and practitioner himself, meticulously compiled stories, teachings, and oral traditions passed down through lineages of Padmasambhava's disciples. The Zanglingma became a cornerstone text for understanding Padmasambhava, solidifying his image as a powerful tantric master and compassionate guide. It provided a detailed account of his teachings, rituals, and the profound impact he had on shaping Tibetan Buddhism. This hagiography, revered for its authenticity and spiritual depth, continues to be studied and cherished by practitioners and scholars alike, serving as a window into the life and legacy of the lotus-born Guru.